welcome to another episode. In this quick video, I'm just going to be doing a video over one of my favorite techniques to use when the ice unmelts and for spring fishing. I'm getting a lot of questions on techniques and lures to use and what should I be throwing as soon as that ice melts. And today I'm going to go over that. So hope you guys stay tuned and enjoy the video. Okay everyone, so when that ice just starts to melt, you know, the fish are starting to think about eating and getting ready for the spawn. But the first thing they do is start feeding heavily. And this is what we call the pre-spawn. Pre-spawn are when the fish are basically eating as much as they can to put on weight for the spawn. And really good baits to think about in the pre-spawn are moving baits. You know, whether that be a chatter bait, you know, spinner bait, swim jigs, or my favorite is a crankbait. You know, they all work really well depending on the conditions, but one you can always go to and is a good, you know, standby for me is a crankbait. You know, when fishing these crankbaits in the spring, there's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of different types of square bills, but generally I like to stay to a shallow to a mid-depth range. So those fish are going to be coming out of the deep water from the winter, and they're going to start moving up shallow and feeding heavily. So, you know, what I'll do is I'll normally stick with a square bill design. This will, you know, run normally 0 to, you know, 5 feet. Or you can go with a, you know, a medium diver. This is a DT10. This will run anywhere up to 10 feet. You know, normally depending on your line size, anywhere from 7 to 10. So these are good things to think about. You know, some days the fish might be off a little bit deeper, anywhere from 5 to 10, and sometimes they might be right up on that bank. So depending on where the fish are, you're going to have to get out and experiment. But depending on what water column they're in during the day is going to dictate what kind of lip I use. And you know, another thing to consider when you're fishing crankbaits, especially in the spring, because generally the water's a lot clearer, it's going to be the clearest it is all year, is to use a good color. I feel like a lot of these fish get in tune to the regular same old colors, you know, the regular sexy shads, the ghost shads, the chartreuse blacks, stuff like that. But I feel honestly, if you can get a custom painted bait, a lot of these fish will react different. Okay everyone, so here's some crankbaits that I'm going to show you guys today. These are Salt Fork custom crankbaits. What these are is these are regular 1.5s and 2.5s, DT10s, but here's the difference. These are custom painted baits, so no other company makes a color like this. And this can give you an extra edge when you're fishing tournaments, and also when you're fishing a lake that's pressured. And the fish have never seen these colors before, they react different to it. And if you can see this, they're really paying attention to detail on these baits. I mean, where do you go in and see colors like this? I mean, you can see individual scales painted. And also, if you've noticed, these have a UV protected on them, so the paint is really durable. A lot durable than just a paint that's just painted on. These are actually painted on. You have a UV protected coating put it on the bait. So first off, for it to scratch, you have to go through the UV protector, which is really hard to do, and then get down to the paint. So it's double the protection than a normal bait, and the colors just last really long. These two baits right here I've had for over a year now, and I've caught fish on them, and honestly, I mean, there's a few scratches here and there, but these pretty much look like a new bait. These last a lot longer than traditional paint. Seen this? Like this is the custom crawl color. You can see that. This is a good color for the spring. Crawl is always a good color. But I mean, when do you see a crankbait like that? Honestly, you know, it's just that's a DT10, Rapala DT10. This is a 1.5. This is the gizzard shad. Diamond shad right here, chartreuse diamond shad, 1.5, and this is a bluegill color. And I've caught fish on these for about a year now, and they're just really good baits. And you can see the detail is amazing. And you can get any color you want, custom colored. Check them out, Salt Fork Custom. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time on Big Bass Master 1.